Hello friends, welcome back. In this video, we're gonna look at some basics, how to use the Photoshop. And we're gonna get started with a simple animation. We're gonna switch to Animate CC soon, but we are going to take a few lessons in here and then go forward. And let's get started. Let's create a new document. And we can go with the default size, but you have a bunch of other options here depending of your likes. You can definitely choose something like that. Let's go to reset and then choose default, and let's rename. Let's say trial 1. You don't have to change anything here unless you want to, and let's create. And this is our background, and I'm just gonna talk about the window option right here. Whenever you're missing something that you wanna work on, so you just go to window, and for example we're gonna use timeline. So this is the one that we can animate or put different frames and add layers to one another. And also say you have a brush right here and you choose your color, and then you want to make sure you understand if you want to say right thicker or thinner. And whenever you choose an option, for example I chose brush right from here on the left, if you open them once they usually show up on the right over here, but if not you can also go to window and then you see brush and brush settings. If you click brushes, you can choose any one of these depending on your likes, and then test whichever one is better for your drawings. And that said, say let's draw something. You just wanna erase something you did, and if you choose the eraser, oops, eraser is not giving us the right thingy. Just choose white in the background, and there you go. For 1 second. Now you can do this, okay, and your the eraser might be small, so let's make this one also bigger. It's size 60 now, and let's make it 100 pixels. And let's choose eraser again. And if you are erasing, this is kind of too small, you don't want to just go back and forth. Here you have the option to also change the size of your eraser. Let's make it well, 200 is good, or let's make it 480. Who cares? Now you don't have to deal with that, you have a very big eraser. Now you can play with this size, so maybe better around 80, so you can keep that option. And let's say uh, you wanna also create your own brush. That's sometime later we're gonna be looking at. Right now, let's go with our option. Very first thing we're gonna do from understanding, so you got the idea of your color. Even your color is showing up here if you're missing it. So you just have to go to window and then open color, and then you can close these things. And then this is our background, and we're gonna add a few layers. If you go to bottom right, it says create a new layer, and let's click 1 layer, 2 layers, 3 layers, so you can add as many as you want. And if you don't have your timeline open, again go to your window and then click timeline, and once you're there, click video timeline, and this is gonna create the timeline for us. And let's shrink the size of this. And in layer 1, say let's open on computer, let's open the sun, and then let's copy this one, and then edit, copy, and then go back to trial 1, and then select layer 1, then go to edit and paste. Now we have our sun, and let's go to layer 2, and let's hide layer 1. We're in layer 2, and let's paste it again, and let's repeat the steps. We're gonna go to layer 3, edit and paste. Now we have 3 suns right here, and let's choose the select tool or move tool. Let's put the first one right here. Alright, and then let's also show these things on the bottom right if you're seeing it, and let's put the second one right here, and then third one right there. Now these are at the same time, so we're just gonna see them at once. But what if, let's shrink them down, what if we add them one after the other? Alright, so all we have to do, just drag them to the end of the other, and then let's play again. Now you see our little animation. So in the layer 1, obviously we put the sun right here, but let's move it to the left. And in the layer 2, it looks like it's here, but let's put it right here. And let's, in the last one, let's put it apart, and let's try again. We might as well shrink time more have that option. Also, let's say we can add more layers. You can select here or select here, layer 3, and then just do Control C and Control V. So you can add as many as you want. And you can move them right away, or it's up to you. First, let's see where they all located. Right here. So let's move it. And then let's repeat the steps. Let's play again. So there's a glitch in between, but you get the idea. You can definitely make your own by this. Now the next thing I want to show you, we have so many of them, right? And this is just sun. We can either start with the group or do this. Drag them to the same line. This is saying I'm putting you in a group, and then later we can rename our group. Alright, this has video group 1. Let's say sun. Let's say I got some pictures here. Let's open this one. Let's get this one. And in this picture, let's choose rectangular marquee tool. Go to edit and copy, and then come back to trial 1. At the end of sun, we're gonna add another layer. This is our group that stays there, and inside the layer 8 we can shrink it down. And let's go to edit. First let me put it away. And there we go. Let's go to edit and paste. And then let's increase the pixel. Let's say 1600. Let's get the select tool, move tool. Alright, so this is layer 9, and I'm gonna put it at the end. And right after the sun, we're gonna have this, but we don't want this to happen. I want to put that beneath sun, so sun will move over so you can get another layer showing up here. Also, you can put another layer beneath layer 9. Let's add another one. Layer 10. And as you can see, it's better if I move it here. So you can see it's beneath layer 9. Let's shrink it. We don't need that long. And this one is beneath. We know it's empty now. Let me get rid of the other one so you're not confused. Now layer 10, let's get another image. Let's open. For example, let's get the error, or this one. Let's get the marquee tool. Edit, copy, go back to your model, and then Control V, or you can do edit and paste. Let's put height as 100, let's say 1000. This is 800. Okay, let's put it at the bottom right here. And now, if you see, we don't see, let me play it. So we don't see anything, because layer 10, it looks like it's covering everything else, because we didn't get to open these things. My bad. Here you go. So we have this, and then let's also do it as the same length as layer 9, and I'm going to just erase a part so you can see where layer 10 is located. So let's click eraser tool. Let's change the size of our eraser to nearly 100 or 100, and now we are at layer 9, and layer 10 is right beneath it, and we can just get the eraser, and it was somewhere around here, and then I just erased layer 10. So if you see right here, so we gotta go back. Let's check. Alright, that's good. Now let's choose layer 9, and then we got the eraser. A few steps that will help you. As you can see, they are at the bottom, and hopefully you get the idea. And that will be all for this video. Thanks for watching. Alright, going into the next session, or the second part. Then we have layer 9 and 10 show up at some point, and it ends with that. And what if we do this? Let me move this one at the end of layer 9. By the way, I just cleaned this area a little bit better because evidently I didn't really erase the entire green pieces or pixels. Now it's, but I didn't really did a very fine job, as you can see. Well, you can always go to view and then change the size if you want to really work hard on the edges and stuff like that. So that's your choice. Now what I want to show you, like you see the animation now, it looks like a door to you, right? Or to me. And that reminded me of, what if we scare somebody? So I'm going to replace layer 10. So let's close everything else and let's go to layer 10. Instead of this one, I already googled something, scary face, and you can pick your own, whichever one you want to do. And let's get this one. Alright, pumpkin face. Let's take this one. Let's save image and save inside the pictures. Now let's go to file and open, and we're gonna go back to pictures and let's add, and let's select the Marquee tool. Gonna go to edit and copy, easier that way. Let's go back to our project and let's go and paste, and then let's change its height. Let's make it 1000. Let's go switch to select tool or move tool. Now if we see this, this should fit right here and then end right there. It's gonna be like way too big in width. Let's select this one so you can see the width is 500, height is 1000. So 500 here, and then again 1000. So you just have to click the image before you change it. Alright, now do you see that as soon as we add it, it came as another layer. So if you want to get rid of it, you can. But what if we need it later on? That's why I'm just gonna unselect it like that. Alright, and then let's come back with the sun and layer 9. Let's play. Now we see some disorientation here. Now door is open as soon as right there. So let's shrink this one down here. and this one should show up somewhere in the middle and stop at the end just as it's ending. And this can be right here, but it's not showing up. This is kind of way too fast, and if it is your goal to distract somebody, I think I achieved it. But if not, you can always play and change the times that you have, and then you can also change its loop so it'll play one time for you. And that's it. Also on this one, let me show you how you can save your work after you're done. Then let's bring the loop back to see if it's working. Okay. And now if you go to File and Export, and you can say Export As. Now it says PNG, but you can change it to GIF, and let's click Export. That's it. Then it's going to be saved inside Pictures. We can also render as a video if you go to File and you're going to click Render Video and Trial. I think I did once, so I'm going to do Trial 11, and you can select folder. Let's select Pictures again, and then click. You can play with the settings, I'm not gonna bother. Click Render, and that's it. And let's see. Okay, as you can see, video is working once. What if you wanna put it into a loop rather than playing it then once? And that'll be all for this video, or at least this part. I'll see you on the next part.